Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wildermyth, where I may have gotten us into a little bit of a situation here. Maybe it was a mistake to come back north. You know, maybe we should have just pushed to the end of the chapter. Because like we are, at this point, 100% surrounded by infested territory, and we gotta deal with this incursion, and we should probably have just gone for it. Okay. So there is a group of enemies here at only strength 6. If we defeat this group of enemies, then we can heal at normal speed in this location. I think healing at half speed here and then trying to run down and cut off the incursion is probably a bad idea. Yeah, I think we took a real beating in that last fight, but I really do think we have to clear this before we can rest. So let's just figure it out. Just nobody get hit. That's all it is. It's just nobody get hit. All right, there are many spooky sounds in the night, in the woods. I get it. I've been in woods at night. It's not good. It's not a great time. A place like this makes the jaw clench, doesn't it? Every branch is a claw curling towards my neck. I don't know why I'm so skittish. How about you? Let's be friendly. Right, they're not at odds. I think. Are they? Because there was that weird thing where like Cherry and Aeneas were both like into Galadglin. No, I don't think they're at odds. It's Sinetta was at odds with somebody. Yeah, they can be friendly. Don't worry, I get it. Just focus on surviving this one. Yeah, that would be good. It would be good if we all survived it. +1 armor and warding for the 2 people who stand in front and take all the damage. Pretty good idea. And you know, Cherry has 5 health, and she'll get some THP from calcification, so she can still stand in front. We have to be a little bit more careful with Galadglin than we usually are. Who do I want to be the one to open the door? Let's have it be Sinetta. She's got a lot of dodge, right? Oh, wow. Okay, pair of dweavers right the fuck there. Well, heroism? I think it perhaps behooves us to just blow these dweavers the heck up. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the dodge hurts a lot, for sure. So you... Let's see here. Linvier has an 86%. I probably want to move up some, because I want to be able to shoot at things that are a little deeper inside. Okay, wow. Well, that'll work. So is there any... There's not actually any stone out here. That's a little problematic. Is that... Nope, that's fabric rolls on the ground. There's not really any stone anywhere, which does make Cherry's approach a little risky. How close does she have to get? Okay, so she can in fact take a shot. All right, I'm gonna get aggressive. Cherry has more health than anybody else, so let's get some vision of the next room. Can I Bone Lance that bard? No, I cannot. Just barely. Well... Yeah, there's nothing in here that counts as stone at all. Well, crap. I could Bone Wall, and then the Scorier will probably just burrow past it, so it'll separate him from the rest of the enemies. But maybe I'm better off just going for the strike here. Try not to destroy too many of the props in the room. I was hoping for a stunt, but what are you going to do? It would be really cool if you could hit. Excellent. A couple of points of poison on there. Really creating a situation where this thing can just like come up right underneath all of us. But it would be, to be fair, really cool if he would separate from his allies. Oh, right, I forgot that gives the mind worm too, even though it doesn't, it's not him hitting in any meaningful way. But it did not mind worm Cherry for some reason. Weird. Not unwelcome, just weird. Come on. Well, nobody can run past it. At least at this point, we have enough, like, points of damage built up that we can deal with a highly armored enemy a little bit. So I need to move forward a little bit in order to employ the ambush the way I would like. But I don't necessarily see a good reason to, like, run into the other room or anything. This thing has 4 health. So we could run in here. And I can smash it. And I can interfuse, like... Yeah, flare's not really what I'm looking for. That's all I have to do. So the bard can hit for 6 damage, right? Like, it's actually very dangerous for everybody to be anywhere. don't really have a good way of dealing with that. Let's leap Galadglin in here and then park him in the corner. Well, we don't have any reason to believe there are more enemies in here, right? I'm just going to go ahead and run in, and we're going to get that nice Splinter Blast from behind to open up the turn. Pretty critical strategy on these higher difficulties. Okay, dead. Still quite a number of monsters left. So let's try to get in here. I was thinking about just having her lay in ambush, but move once and lay in ambush, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Nobody's going to come through a door just yet. So... I'm going to spend another turn setting up here. I think we can probably withdraw from that. Interfuse with this. She's going to be the one who opens the door, just like last time. At this point, there's no reason not for you to lay an ambush. All right, well, we know they are approximately right here. Please tell me she can hit something from her position. Nope. Well, Galadglin can help with that. If I, like, run in and I do a body slam... Right, that should work. Oh, there's a bard in there, too. Okay, well... Crap. Does she have vision of that? Yes. Pretty good vision, in fact. But That's the only thing she can shoot? Alright. Let's Splinter Blast. Oh, you're kidding me. I need a Splinter Blast like there. You know, there is an object in here that I can... There's a rock. So if I run up to here and I interfuse the millstone, I should be able to discus bounce that Seeker to death then. One hopes. There we go. I am starting to become concerned. Just a tiny little bit. I mean, we gotta pop heroism, right? I'm very worried about this bard. Like, very, very worried about this bard. So she can kind of see these spaces. Hopefully she can catch the bard moving. Oh boy. So anything I do is going to end the turn. I can't Zealous Leap out. I can't run out. I can't attack the bard because he's too far away. I could count a fire and just try to start a fire underneath him. I think that's the only thing I can do that can matter at all here. Okay, I got a fire in his space. That's something. Okay. He hit for 5 instead of for 6, which is a pretty big deal. Very meaningful difference, it turns out. So if I withdraw from that, I wonder if I can jump the fire over onto him. Yeah, there's no reason not to do this, right? Okay, we almost lost somebody. Only almost. Yanfear and Cherry are both getting close-ish to a level, although it'll take more than one battle. Probably Linveer? Ooh, a Drathix. I mean, that's very pretty. It's not necessarily something I want to encounter. Oh, I thought that would upgrade the healing rate. Do I have to rebuild the thing first? Alright, I hate this, but this might be a situation where we have to work faster. 13 days? 32 days for them to get to East Mallow. Yeah, that's probably fine. Is that what upgrades it to normal healing rate? That the site is secure now? Yes, okay. Alright, so let's just hang out for a second. The Thrixel won't do any damage in East Mallow. We have a little bit of time. Okay. Let us intercept them before they can reach Crow Barons. Strength 13. Yeesh. Alright, they don't know we're here. I mean, it's tough to know. Starting fires is definitely cool. I'm a little worried that, like, with there being, you know, the 40 Thrixel that we're going to have to fight here, giving them a bunch of stuff that they can interfuse everywhere is maybe a bad idea. Let's go this way. Okay. Got ourselves some defenses. So 4 Seekers, 4 Dweavers, 2 Drathixes. And a Water Spirit, which is definitely one of my favorite kinds of spirits. No, it is my favorite. It is the best one. For sure. What is Yenfir's spear? Is it just a normal spear? A normal tier 3? Would it turn into a water spear if she caught that thing? Because she can get to here and then she can oh no, Silk Step is 2 squares, isn't it? Yeah, she'd have to actually run the full distance, which is not safe. Well, the good news is it does look like a pretty small overall battlefield. The thing doesn't have a lot of spaces to run to. So let's interfuse with the forwardmost rock. Sadly, the forwardmost rock is not in a position where I can actually discus it. So I think I am going to change my mind and just grab a Splinter Blast. Wow, the Splinter Blast off of this thing is huge. Or maybe, is it just, is the size of it, like the damage and the shred scale with potency and spell damage. Is the size also scaling with her spell damage and it's just not saying so? Pretty good. Pretty okay outcome, actually. And then she can interfuse again. I guess at this point we interfuse with the rock, right? So I do get, like, this is heroism time for Linvir, right? We just gotta, like, we have to dramatically lower the number of enemies that are on the table. She gets a really good shot off on this guy. And then she just sets up an ambush. Well, I mean, 86 is pretty solid. I'm just gonna take the shot. Yeah, that's, I think, very reasonable. So all of the enemy respawns must just be back here, right? They're all just going to come at us through this one direction. You could run forward and get a thing that you don't need. Pretty sure the only move that makes sense for Sonetta is move forward and Silk Step, right? And Galadglin runs up here and walls with the big rock. I could run to here and do that in Guardian, but honestly, I don't expect them to get close enough to me for the Guardian to matter. So let's just not even put the leap on cooldown. Yeah. Okay, so they have a massive poison spray, which is certainly dangerous. Not a lot we can do about it, though. So poison's completely uninteractable, right? You just get poisoned and you are poisoned until the poison is over? Because that sucks. It sucks a lot, actually. It's hugely awful, but there's nothing to do about it. Well, let's interfuse with this tree and then throw a tree at them. Yeah. That block there is it's terrifying. It's so bad. Okay, how about all of the enemies stop being invincible? All right, well, my suspicion is that that's that. Okay. I don't know exactly how many actions that just do literally nothing we can bear, but I suspect it's we're already past that number. Oh, right, I forgot. You have to... I'm tilting a little bit because of frustration, because of the frustrating bullshit that happened. Alright, well, at least they get to have fun being poisoned as well. Alright, so that's lethal. You're not actually dead. Can I throw Quelling Moss in a position where it will get you? I mean, I can throw more Quelling Moss at these guys, right? They do... The poison does stack up. I'd really like to get rid of that Seeker. The Unfear is the only person who has an action left, but I'm not that likely to hit it in the first place. Yeah, I mean, there's not much point in shooting at the other ones. Oh, my Calcify. He just destroyed the rock by running through it. That really sucks, actually. Okay. Oh, interesting. There's no spawn zone over here. But the enemies just spawned there anyway. You know, when the game has, like, an explicit language for communicating stuff like that to you, it really, like, it's not okay for it to decide not to use that language, for it to just be like, eh. That, in fact, really sucks a huge amount. So what, we backslam this Seeker to death. No, we don't. Never mind. I mean, we're going to lose this combat in a way that, like, we never had a chance to do anything about because of the huge number of just bad luck misses. So we are probably going to have to replay this, is my guess. No, it's definitely based on the tree in some way, like the source. But because range is not represented on the thing, there's no way to tell. Because, like, that, us getting this Splinter Blast instead of the other Splinter Blast here makes it wrong for us to interfuse that tree in a way that I could not have known when I interfused it. Boy, yeah, that's very bad. Anybody? Nope, okay. Alright, let's just go ahead and load the autosave. I mean, it's entirely possible for you to apply a strategy that does win the mission and have it completely fail due to different die rolls. Like, I don't think that we were actually given a chance on that one. So we don't know for sure whether the random number generator is seeded by, you know, there's a lot of different ways that kind of thing can happen. So it's hard to say whether we should make, like, dramatically different moves this time. I do love this as a start, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty okay opening. And she can't quite hit the... We're right at the edge of her range, sadly. So let's see. I can run you up to... Oh, no, you know what? It might not be a range issue. It might be that this Dweaver is just... Because they are exactly the same shape, the one can block for the other one very effectively. is also... It is. Huzzah! So even if the random number generator is seeded, there are certainly things we can do here to just sort of mix it up. Once again, no range indicated on the ability. It looks like if we mouse over it, it highlights an area that's about 4 squares out. So if I ran all the way forward, I could probably throw it to like here and start getting poison on the Drathix. If I run to here, I may have cover against the Drathix, potentially, which would be awfully nice. That's approximately as good as a Quelling Moss. I'm going to Silk Step her forward this way instead. And then, like... I guess just put him here. Just we'll take a lot of cover. Cherry's not really in cover, which is a shame. Oh, it can hit invisible people. Okay. All right, good blocks. We're already, doing a much better job despite the fact that... see, now... So this spawn zone was not here when we first saw the flame area, but it's there now. Maybe it only appears the turn before the spawns occur, even though we know that that's not the behavior that it has had on other maps. So this could potentially be a pretty good Splinter Blast, maybe? I'm assuming that the tree is going to be really bad again. Could run over to here, grab that thing, try to blow it up there. The thing is, we kind of have to just fall back, right? Because us getting surrounded is really, really bad. Like we do this. I interfuse. Okay, these mossy rocks have 10 health. Then we can fall back and sort of spread out. My concern with this, with the fallback plan, is that it does not... Like, it means we're going to have a huge number of enemies on the table at the same time because we're not killing very many right now and we're about to get 7 spawns. But unfortunately, I don't think there's really anything that can be done. It's not great. She's poisoned too. Jesus. All right. So it's mostly scoriers, which is not... It could be worse. Cherry can interfuse this stump and then hurl it at them, probably. So I'm going to Rock Shield Linveer, maybe? Because I'm plenty tough. Right, yeah, I still have 2 real actions left, so... Let's Rock Shield Linveer for a little bit of safety. And then... Yep, good. So maybe, like, it seems like maybe the size of the Splinter Blast is based on the physical size of the thing and, like, the number of squares that it occupies in the world. Half dodges is very, very bad. Can she shoot directly at this thing? I guess let's take the Dweaver down. Okay. Of course he did. We backslam you, but cannot kill you. Pretty bad news. I kind of can't leave this Mindworm, right? It sucks that I can't actually kill this thing. Wow, can I ever not kill this thing? And now shooting at it doesn't even do anything. So this at least will guarantee one kill while still doing some damage to the Drathix. And then I guess I just shoot at the Drath. We gotta stack damage up on these Drathixes pretty quickly, right? Because it takes a lot of work to get through one. So he's gonna take 4 damage from poison. You're not dead either way. Yeah. It's already close enough to do its poison spray, so like going for an ambush with the intent of stopping it from moving wouldn't really have accomplished anything. Alright, camera being extremely useful. Okay, that's not so bad. That's pretty bad, though. Yeah, so everyone's so poisoned that... Boy. It's worth a shot. Okay. It's a shame we don't really have any small attacks available. So we can't really take advantage of the fact that that thing's low on health. So are we going to get the really small Splinter Blast with this one too? Well, it's a really small Splinter Blast. It's still big enough. Alright, so that Drathix is dead to poison. Do I just like... Oh, I just perfectly can't hit the Thrusk. That is a shame. Well... Boy, what do we do then? We can potentially stop the stridulated thing from getting closer. Alright, I think Linvir's got to just fall back. And... Nope, she can't hit it with either weapon, in fact. And also, I'm not allowed to undo her move for no reason. Okay, well... Somebody else will have to pick it up. So this is just 2 damage to each of them. That's definitely worse than shooting them, right? Well, not really. We have precious few options here. So Galadglin is the only one that still gets a turn. Maybe we get lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna engage this one to try to keep it off everybody else. And then we're gonna strike this one and fingers crossed for that stunt. Oh, the untouchable would have been really nice. Oh, Cherry. Oh, Cherry. She's in grave danger. Okay. All right. There's still so many enemies left. Criminy. Okay. Yeah, like that amount of poison is not... Two of those things at the same time is like absolutely horrifying to have to face. So this... Did I just... Yeah, I just fully clicked the wrong button. Alright, well... How do we do this differently? We were dead anyway, but me having clicked engage instead of backslam definitely extra super kills us. So, like, if the Drathixes both get to attack, you can't still win the battle. Everybody's going to get so much poison built up on them. Like, even if all of the enemy's attacks miss from here on, 3 members of my party are dead at the beginning of the next turn. I guess just don't do this is the answer to that question. Okay, what if we... Here, let's go back to this save. We'll win this mission again, and then we'll maybe move over and... Yeah, maybe that's a plan. We'll move over and we'll build some defenses first, because if we had like Rain of Arrows available, it would have helped a lot, right? Okay, that's a pretty good version of that thing. It is important to remember our characters are in terrible health at the beginning of this. Am I going to be able to Splinter Blast far enough in there? I don't... hard to say. Let's find out. Nope. So then we will just also interfuse that. Yeah, I guess there's not much reason for her to not just throw down the ambush. Huh. It performed the search action? That's... I don't know if that's a thing we've ever even seen before. I didn't realize that that was an option. Yay, we got the high value. So I can see you, just barely. Can Linveer? No. And if she moves, she loses her prep shot, so... Alright, that's a pretty good start. Can't really reach into the room very effectively. Yep, I guess you are just waiting. Don't really want her to go anywhere. We can't Quelling Moss in a way that's going to matter here, so I guess I just Silk Step. Prep for later. Okay, not that it matters, because that thing could have gone a legal route, but it absolutely just flew through a wall there, right? We all saw that? Ooh, I think I like that. I especially like it when it has a stunt associated with it. Okay, we got blinds on everything except for the one that's almost certain to die in this next move here, so feel pretty okay about that. So the blind is a guaranteed miss on the next attack. Is that right? Can I please get... Nope, the time for mouse over tooltips has passed. We have entered the time of you better already know what everything does. Which is not like... It's not wholly unreasonable. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we might have a little bit of trouble finishing this one off just because I'm not sure I can get people into attack range. Yep. Well, I could definitely hit him in the back with some of that stuff. Yeah, you know what? This would be pretty good. Alright, I feel like that was approximately as clean as it was the first time. We got different items, though. So she's got a tier 1 fire bow. Yeah, I will absolutely replace that with a tier 2 normal bow. Okay, well, I guess that's a strategy. This time, we just didn't generate the enemy card that is the big problem. So maybe we'd be fine to just do things exactly the way we did them before. You know, it's worth a shot, because that dragon really is the thing that was killing us. Doesn't bode well for us staying here very long, but we may in fact have time to do things the way we did them last time. So let's go ahead and get this done. Get this place repaired and generating resources. Get our own health in place. And then, like... I can't just move here because the only path goes through Starkrowan. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to set up defenses then. But we can move to Starkrowan, explore it, and then just move. Right? We don't actually have to fight here. So it takes 18 days for the Thrixel to get there. For us, it would take... Okay, so we wouldn't be able to do it anyway, but we would at least get a couple of farmers, and we'd get, you know, that positioning. I don't know, our normal positioning, the positioning we were seeing for the incursion battle might be totally fine without the poison dragons. The Calamity card that we got instead is relatively harmless, actually. It's already the case that anybody who was actually getting hit by a bard was in, like, real poor shape, so... Okay, it did generate us a different map. Put Cherry way in the back. Holy crap, she's way in the back. Interesting that you can't use a campfire, which is made entirely out of wood, to do a splinter blast. Boy, I sure wish that she was... You could see, she's 2 spaces at most away from using this huge stump, which is, I guess, why they put her here instead of in a place that makes any sense for her to be. Yeah, all right, that's not a bad start. We got a block, but it was from a seeker, at least. One of the least painful blocks. So, nope. Gotta move up first. Well, this will have to do. I'm going to try to save Linvir's heroism until we can actually fire 3 shots with it this time. Boy. I'm going to stand all the way in front. Wait, did I not move you up far enough to attack even? I didn't. Well, you're silk stepping. Looking for the big attack. Wow, okay. Well, that thing very clearly knew exactly where she was. Yeah, they were not even a little bit trying to act like she was stealthed there. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove stasis. And then... Oh, okay. That tree cannot do the thing. That's a shame. This is a really good Splinter Blast situation. I guess I grab some rocks. These rocks. Calcify myself and throw a discus through this group of enemies from the back. Alright, let's see how much havoc exactly we can wreak. Oh, right. Don't forget the fire chicken. Love you, fire chicken. That's an unfortunate place for that to bounce. Alright, so backslam you. Really? Everything's out of range of engage? Positioning themselves very carefully. Well, so you're gonna teleport here and attack one of us. You're probably just gonna attack like Galadglin or something. I mean, they could go anywhere though, is the problem, right? There isn't actually a way to know. The Seeker's close enough to us; it could fly to really any position here. That's why I wanted the engage so badly. Okay. Well, I guess Galadglin's not going to do anything extra this turn, so he can be the D-Stasis. Because he's just going to do that, probably. Cherry's going to grab another rock thing and just bounce rocks off of him. Let's just set up a direction of attack here. I mean, we may as well Thunderstomp. Wow, 2 hits. That's actually extremely surprising. Even through all of that armor. Unfortunately, we have many enemies incoming. So I think at this point we probably do want to fall back. And I definitely want to launch her attack from down here, because this will set up a good angle for other people to do work. I think I just want to back up even further, right? Like, let's leave Galadglin and Cherry up there and the rest of us come all the way down. So Discus off of this isn't going to kill us or anything, or isn't going to kill it. Get a tiny bit of initial damage going. So, Burrow's really strange, right? It's enough of an attack that it can cause mind worms, but it does not count as an attack for the purpose of triggering Galadglin's riposte. Because, like, clearly, the Untouchable is making it not hit him, because otherwise he would be getting mind-wormed at this point. But when his Untouchable makes the Scorier not hit him, it doesn't provoke the free counterattack like it's supposed to. Don't really know what to do with that. Okay, good time for a stunt. If we swap weapons, you can just stab this thing. Now, I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish off that bard, unfortunately. Probably not, right? Because I would love to have Cherry hit the Thrusk at its normal size and just kill it in one shot. That's what I was trying to set up here, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Okay, or maybe we'll just get like really lucky on the stunts and everything will be fine. Oh, did that kill both of her rocks? It did. Shoot. I knew it was going to kill that one. That is less ideal. Alright, well. Let's try to keep its attention on me. A lot of good stunting going on. So I think it's safe enough for Cherry to move up to the big, to take over the big stump now, right? Yep, let's see the Mind Worm. There are no consistent rules. And that is... I was going to say that is stone as well, which is cool, but actually it doesn't matter, because we're definitely going to blow it up here. But maybe I'll get lucky, and I will get the... get a stunt and be able to do some other stuff too. Go get myself a rock. Alright, well the bards both took it, so that's probably good enough. So you can make it up there and threaten... Yeah, that guy is the right bard. Oh, I forgot to swap Cherry's thing back. That bard would be dead right now. Phooey. Well... It is not safe to just remain here. No, you need to back up. Actually, let me threaten this thing in melee. Engage you. That's a real shame. I really needed that kill. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good outcome. That's slightly less good. Alright, lots and lots of damage everywhere. But certainly still much less brutal than before. So... Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of, like, small sources of damage to lay on these enemies. Like, this guy's gonna absorb somebody's entire turn. And there just isn't very much I can do about that. I mean, we have to kill this Dweaver, right? I think I'm just going to remove her Mind Worm. Hit this thing. Wow. I am very surprised by that bounce. That's like... That's really wonderful. Keep trying to force engagement. And actually get untouchable. And then that makes it a lot safer for you to just do that. Which means that now Cherry can get interfused with this thing, and I don't know if pinning you is probably not actually a good idea. I think I'm just going to grab a couple of interfusals. When this is lit, we'll be able to shoot fire out of it, right? Okay, that has gone really, really well, actually. That part, less so. My armor is high enough that I do some real damage to the Weaver. Or the Dweaver, rather. So that'll set a direction for that. I think we do, in fact, just backslam this thing. Yeah, it's remarkable what a difference it makes to not have the poison dragon in the fight. That was, like, not even difficult. Okay. Ooh. I think Viciousness and Compulsion and Upgraded Vigor Flow are all interesting. But, yeah, Vigor Flow. And then Yanfjord. Yanfjord also having Ambush is compelling. She often has to get pretty close to enemies anyway for the purpose of the moss, though, and she's got that spear. I think I'm just going to give her long reach. She'll be able to spear fight more often. And then a potency cloak. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer. Well, versus... because Sonetta's thing does scale with her potency, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe we give it to Sonetta. Okay, but now we get the Drathix. I'm assuming that there were not a lot of non-Drathix cards remaining at that point. So this is a Morthagi fight of level 11, but it's the source of all this infestation, and if I burn this out, all that stuff probably goes away, right? And that would make the world a lot safer for us to continue doing stuff. In particular, it would really slow down the rate of incursions. I think we might have to try it, but obviously, that's a tomorrow problem. We are very much out of time for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time tomorrow, we're going to be trying to rip out this Morthagi weed by the root, and then hopefully actually have time to engage in whatever this opportunity is up to our northwest. And we'll see you then.